Cityline, there are two types of people out there. People who can fall asleep at the drop of a dime and those who just toss and turn. If you're the latter, Alanna is going to show us some tricks to fall asleep faster at night, which we need. But first, I need you all to describe how you sleep. If you're like, your eyes are closed before you even hit the pillow, or if you're tossing and turning. Colin, how about you?
I sleep really well, and it's because I plan in advance. So probably an hour and a half before bed, there's no iPhones, no iPads, none of that. It all gets banished away.
Good.
And you're not allowed to charge them in the bedroom either.
Yeah.
And the other secret is I leave a pad and a pencil beside the bed.
Okay.
And it actually makes me sleep, because if I worry about remembering something, I never write on it, but I never have to.
Okay.
That's great.
That's your thing. That's what you need. And I think that's what you just need to understand. What do you need?
Exactly.
And have what you need. How about you, Justin?
Well, you touched on the no alcohol thing as well, because alcohol is an anesthetic. It gets you to sleep, but it does actually wake you up. So I drink a lot, Tracy, I'll admit that.
Yeah.
But I don't drink after 9 o'clock
But not before
at night.
bed.
Not before bed. 9 o'clock's a hard cutoff.
Yeah.
And then...
Day drinking for the win.
Exactly, for the win. Absolutely. You saw where I was going with that, right? And then I do what I call the walk and wander. Now, the walk and wander is a really, really successful technique for me. I go in my head to somewhere that's really important for me, maybe a family kind of memory, a beautiful room in my mum and dad's house when I was a kid. And I walk around and I remember where things were, where the plug sockets were. I walk towards a table and I touch the table. Then I walk towards the window and I run my hands along the windowsill. Then I leave that room and go into the kitchen, and I remember the smells of mum making something fantastic for dinner. I walk into my dad's office. I can remember the smell of the ink on the ribbon on his typewriter. And all of those really relax me and calm me down. And most times I don't get much further than the first room before I nod off. But I've got to say, to get to this stage in life without any sleep issues is fantastic. I'm a really good sleeper, Tracy. Light off, pillow, gone.
That is amazing.
Yeah, really
you go
lucky.
to all of your comfort places.
Yeah. Or maybe a nice holiday recollection, Tracy.
That's what I do. I do holidays, like a beautiful sunset, or on the beach and the wind, the breeze going by. But that's beautiful. Like, I was almost going on a journey with you. I'm like,
you were in my family home. Yeah, exactly. I'll be back in a minute.
oh, that was good.
What a great segment on Cityline.
Get up. You're the host.
But it works.
That's really good. Trudy, how about you? Do you have a routine? We talked a little bit about your ritual.
I do, but I'm tearing up a little bit over that walking memory. You're falling asleep, but I'm tearing up. That was awesome. For me, it takes me a while to fall asleep, Tracy, unless I do certain things before I go to bed. So it's like turning the lights down low. It's putting on my salt lamp, because it's like a nice warm glow versus the bright blaring lights. It's, curling up with a good book, putting on my essential oils, get that lavender going, and then I can fall asleep more quickly. But if I don't do any of those things, it doesn't have to be all those things, but if I don't do at least one or two of those things, like, it's going to take me a while to fall asleep, and I'll be tossing and turning.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm definitely big on the sleep hygiene as well. No tech at all. It's always a book. A book is the thing that I always have beside me, on my lap, reading right before I go to bed. It's always the thing I rely on every single night, and it puts me in that sleep state. You've got some techniques that we can try that can maybe get us more in the mode for sleep.
I do. One of them is the military sleep technique. So this was actually developed by the U.S. military to teach soldiers. Our soldiers need to be well rested, right? To teach them how to fall asleep wherever they are, even if they're on the battlefield, within 2 minutes. So basically what it is working with relaxing your body literally from head to toe, focusing on your breathing and visual imagery, which I was speaking with you, which is similar to what you were doing. So when you're lying down and resting, focus on starting at the top, focusing on relaxing your forehead, your eyes. Something as simple as, I want everyone right now, release their tongue, because you don't really think about that. Just release your tongue.
Audience too, you can join us for this, right?
And instantly your face just relax. So releasing your tongue, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, bringing your shoulders down, your chest, your stomach, all the way down to your thighs, to your toes, all while focusing on your breathing. And then think of two visual images. One is you're lying on a still lake in a canoe looking at the blue sky. The other is lying in a pitch black room on a black velvet hammock. So if you practice this for 6 weeks or more, you should be taking only 2 minutes to fall asleep. I have to say, my back went out last week. Not great for sleep.
Oh, no.
I tried this because this segment was fresh in my head. Worked like a charm. No joke.
Really?
I'm not joking. Yeah, and I was in pain.
How detailed do you have to be about the letting go of the? I guess you get good at it the more you do it.
You do.
Let go of
You
the
really
forehead. Let
have
go.
to, you really have to focus on it.
Okay. Do you have another one for us?
Real quick, the vagus nerve. Our vagus nerve is our longest nerve in our body. It goes from brain to gut. So think of it like a superhighway. Your brain to gut superhighway. If it's stressed and weakened, you can't sleep. So focus on humming, stimulating that vagus nerve, makes it nice and strong, reducing your stress and anxiety, and allows you to fall asleep.
Bit of a sing-song in there, is what I'm hearing here.
No harmonizing?
Oh, we can hit
You
your
can
high notes,
harmonize.
Tracy.
You can harmonize.
No.